to share some information and knowledge about climate change and global warming. This is the world. That's you and that's me. The world has the perfect temperature to keep all living things alive and happy. This temperature depends on the balance. The sun's heat goes to earth to make it warm. The sun's heat bounces back to space to make the earth cool. When this balance is lost, the climate changes. The earth climate has changed many times before. This is called natural climate change. It's caused by volcanic eruptions, changes in the sun's energy, and changes in the Earth's orbit. The greenhouse gases also make the Earth warmer. They trap heat from the sun. Greenhouse gases are like a blanket covering the Earth. It started in 1700s. Humans started to build more things. We burn coal to make electricity. We burn oil to make our cars and planes work. We use chemicals to make trees. We cut down lots of trees. We burn gas to and we dump trash of plants. We plant a lot more rice. All these things release greenhouse gases. Remember the blanket over the earth? Because of humans, it got much thicker, much thicker. When I get hot, I sweat. I even get dizzy. Imagine the earth. Because it's hotter, glaciers and ice sheets are melting. Seas are rising, storms are getting stronger, some places are getting warmer, and the seas is getting hotter. All living things
5 million years, the Earth's climate has fluctuated, cycling from ice ages to warmer periods. But in the last century, the planet's temperature has risen unusually fast, about 1.2 to 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Scientists believe it's human activity that's driving the temperatures up, a process known as global warming. Ever since the Industrial Revolution began, factories, power plants, and eventually cars have burned fossil fuels such as oil and coal, releasing huge amounts of carbon dioxide and other gases into the atmosphere. These greenhouse gases trap heat near the Earth through a naturally occurring process called the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect begins with the sun and the energy it radiates to the Earth. The Earth and the atmosphere absorb some of this energy, while the rest is radiated back into space. Naturally occurring gases in the atmosphere trap some of this energy and reflect it back, warming the Earth. Scientists now believe that the greenhouse effect is being intensified by the extra greenhouse gases that humans have released. Evidence for global warming includes a recent string of very warm years. Scientists report that 1998 was the warmest year in measured history, with 2005 coming in second. Meanwhile, readings taken from ice cores show that the greenhouse gases carbon dioxide and methane have hit their highest levels in the past 420,000 years. Arctic sea ice is also shrinking. According to NASA studies, the extent of Arctic sea ice has declined about 10% in the last 30 years. As long as industrialized nations consume energy and developing countries increase their fossil fuel consumption, the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere will continue to rise. Researchers predict that temperatures will increase about 2 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit by the end of the century. What's less certain is what rising temperatures mean for the planet. Some climate models predict subtle changes. Others forecast rising sea levels which could flood coastal areas around the world. Weather patterns could change, making hurricanes more frequent. Severe droughts could become more common in warm areas, and species unable to adapt to the changing conditions would face extinction.
So what should we do? We need to change the way we live so we can stop releasing so much greenhouse gases. That way, the earth blanket will go back to normal. We also need to be ready for what climate change will bring. And as a consumer, we can help lessen the global warming by saving energy around our house. We can also drive our cows in a fewer miles. In this simple way, we can change and help the world to be more cooler in the future. That's all. Thank you for watching.